This is a gear, ne? Put in the pepper. This is a gear. So this gear, it has a number of teeth on it. If we check, we have outside diameter where the teeth ends. We also have the diameter, the red one. This diameter on the red one is where the teeth start to bend. So that diameter is called PCD. Yeah, PCD, pitch cycle diameter. We also have another diameter at the beginning of the teeth. That diameter at the beginning of the teeth is a root diameter. You understand, eh? Yes. Last diameter is this one, a wool diameter. So, in a rough sketch, we have this. This one, this line, the middle one, which is drawn at the center line, that is a PCD, pitch cycle diameter. The distance between a pitch cycle diameter and outside diameter, that distance is addendum. Addendum is the same as module. Module is equal to PCD over N. PCD, pitch cycle diameter divided by number of teeth. If you are not given addendum, you can calculate. So the distance between root diameter and the PCD, this distance is called dedendum. And to calculate dedendum is equal to 1.25 times addendum. Addendum, which is PCD over N. So these two values, you need them to help you to draw the gear. If you are not given addendum and dedendum, those are the formula to calculate. If you are given, use the given values to draw. You get that one, eh? Okay. So now we are going to look on exercise 3.1.
Everyone sign for me, hand.
No. We are going to draw a gear according to exercise 3.1 on page 60. I think 68. 69, eh? Yeah, page 69. 3.1. Draw according to scale 1:1 and inverse angle orthographic projection, the conventional representation of a full sectional front view and an outside left view of a single spare gear. The following details are known. I said we are having outside diameter, PCD, and the root diameter. Which diameter are we given there? We are given a PCD, ne? So because we are given a PCD, let us draw what we are given. PCD. You will take your compass you measure 50 millimeters. You measure the radius, which is 50, because your PCD is 100. Therefore, the radius will be 50. So that is my 50. PCD, when you draw it, you draw using center line. When you draw PCD, you use center line. Yes, like that. We are not given the outside diameter, but at least we know how long from PCD to outside diameter. So we will be using that to draw our outside diameter. What is the value between PCD and outside diameter? What's the value between PCD and outside diameter? 10. It's 10. Yeah. Yes, it's 10. Meaning you'll come here from there to there, you'll measure 10. From here, again, this is our addendum. You will measure 10 from that position. So after measuring 10, you take your compass from the center of your circle, you open your compass up until that point. Yes. That is the point. And then you draw your outside. You draw your outside diameter. Did you all get 10 for your addendum? Okay, let us look on the next one. The next one we are going to draw a root diameter. A root diameter, we say the distance between PCD and the root diameter is a dedendum. So, dedendum, what will be our dedendum in this question? I need the value. I don't need the formula. Sorry? Our dedendum is going to be 12,5, ne? Do you all understand that value? Yes. 12,5. Give it the formula. 1,25 times A times addendum. Do you know what's your addendum? You don't know what's your addendum? Again, you did calculate addendum. After calculating addendum, you got, what did you got your addendum? You got 10. So to get your addendum, you need to multiply that 10 by 1.25. 12.5. So now, because addendum is the distance between PCD to a root diameter, meaning you are going to measure from PCD going down. Agree, when we are here, you are going towards the center. Same applies even here, going towards the center, you must measure 12,5. You must measure 12,5. So after measuring 12,5 from the center, you open your compass up until where there is that mark. Yes, there's the mark. Then you draw your root diameter. From there, here, you draw your whole diameter. You draw your whole diameter your hole diameter, it must have a key. Hole diameter, it must have a keyway. From that distance on your keyway is the same as hole diameter divided by 12. From there to there is hole diameter divided by 4. You then project the lines, ne? You project this one, the diameters, to that other side where it ends. The diameter, you project them. This one and this one, you project it where it ends so that you can get the height of it. You project them so that you can get the height. So now I have the height. There we go. This distance, you must make it minimum. Minimum, it must be as close as possible. You can make 10 millimeter to make things easier so that you can save the space on the other side for the other drawings. Yes. So now you take your width you take your gear width. The distance from here to till there is a gear width. Your gear width. So 1, 2, 3, they will always stay like this one. 1, 2, 3, they will always stay like that. Meaning your root diameter, your PCD, no, root diameter, PCD, outside diameter. Outside diameter, root diameter, outside diameter, PCD, root diameter, they will always stay like this on this other side. So your hole, I forgot to project this one. you can see on our front view, our hole is still drawn in red line. Oh, this was only on the hole together with its keyway. This one is either you draw them solid line or dash line. Dash line is a hidden detail. If ever the question does not want you to section, it means this line, it must be dash line. This line must be dash line. If the question does not want you to section, you understand? So you are done in that manner. If question doesn't want sectioning, you are done. You must leave this one as a dash line. If the question wants you to section, but the question wants you to section only at the bottom part, they say bottom half in section. It means this line at the bottom, you must make it bold. You must make it bold. And then you section there. That is the position in which you section. This is a bottom half in section. Vice versa. If they want you to section only on top half in section, this one it will remain dash line and here they won't be sectioning. These two, you make them solid. Then you section. You understand? Eh?
Yes.
But if they want full sectional, it means you section on top and at the bottom. Meaning both at the bottom and at top must be solid. Like this one. Now this one, solid, also solid. But when you section, your sectioning must end on this line. It must not go to this line. It must end on that line. So that is your full sectional gear. You understand, eh? Okay. This one, it's a front view, ne? It's a front view of the gear. For instance, it's just that with this one you cannot be able to see properly. This one, when you view from this side, is the same as when you view from this side. Ne? If I can remove this portion which I used to hold, this side it will be the same as this side, right? So all I'm trying to say is this one is your front view. It's always on the left. This one is your side view. Always on the right. So it does not matter if they say first angle or third angle, because a left side of the gear is the same as the right side of the gear. You understand? Eh? So remember, yes, those who know, this one under first angle, this one must be front, this one must be left. Under third, this must be front, this must be right. So your right is the same as left. If you do not understand what I'm talking about, for now, this one is always like this. No matter what kind of the question can come. What I'm saying is always like this. I'm talking about the arrangement. Do not take this one and you come and put it on the other side. Yes. Those two gears, they are the same as on page 86. Yes, number 3, they are looking for something like on page 63, figure 3.13. Yeah, 68. So, in that case, now you're supposed to draw 2 gears. Right? This is the first gear. The second gear, with its information, when you draw it, you must make sure that the PCD of the other gear, it touches with this PCD of the other gear. Do you understand? Eh? Only PCD touches each other. The PCD of that other gear, which you are going to draw here, and this PCD of this gear, they must touch. The root diameter and the outside diameter, they won't touch. When you calculate properly, they won't touch. The moment they start touching, it means there's something wrong you have done. They won't touch. Those who will be doing, I think it's mechano and design, they will teach you why there must be a space left there. That space for not, yeah, you learn when you go on.